Sorry, I'm completely late. I just got off the night shift, so I'm going home.
Were you really at work? You've been working a lot of night shifts lately, haven't you? Aurora, are you having an affair or something?
What? Don't say silly things. I'm really busy at work right now. I don't have time for an affair. Hey, Lucio, if you don't mind, I need a little help from you.
I don't want to help a woman who's cheating behind her husband's back. Stop kidding me.
I'm not having an affair. You know how we've been struggling with our business, don't you? There's no way I could have an affair since I'm so busy. I need to help the employees with their works. Anyway, I need your help too. We don't have enough people here. Just helping a little bit will be fine.
Why should I help you? I don't want to do that.
Are you telling me that you don't mind if our business fails? Your company will be in trouble too.
I don't need you to tell me what to do. My company is doing just fine. No need to worry about that. Just give me an extra allowance, okay?
No kidding. I just gave it to you the other day. Don't tell me that you've already spent it all. What on earth did you spend it on?
It's none of your business. Why don't you just shut up and give me the money? I didn't know you were such a nag. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Let's get a divorce.
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Divorce is not a word you can say in jest. That's enough.
I'm not joking. I'm serious too.
Just in time.
Actually, I've been thinking about it ever since I was convinced you were cheating on me. Good thing I got the divorce papers ready. I'm well prepared, aren't I?
I can't believe you just said that to me. Don't just go ahead and do whatever you want without even listening to what I have to say. It's an important thing for both of us.
When are you going to talk to me when you're working night shifts all the time? I don't have time for that.
We could have talked if you stayed home from work on your day off. You weren't home either.
Why should I have to adjust to your rhythm of life? You're a cheater.
How dare you say that? All I did was to take my job seriously. I didn't expect you to not have any intention to listen to what I have to say. All right then. I'll sign the divorce papers when I get home. Just leave them on the table.
Got it. Hi, Aurora.
Lucio, is that you?
Long time no see. You must have felt a lot of remorse after I dumped you 5 years ago. I'll make a special effort to get back together with you. So bring me the marriage certificate right now.
What's with you all of a sudden? I don't understand.
I'm saying that we should get back together again. You have no right to refuse my offer.
Let me ask my husband first.
What?
I got remarried. I don't want to hide things from my husband, so I'll talk to him.
Don't lie to me. No man would marry a woman like you. I know that you've been so lonely since I left you, so you're living in a fantasy. I feel sorry for you. I'm partly responsible for that.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm not delusional or anything. I got remarried to a guy who's on the management team at the same place I work.
From your hotel? I think I've met him before. His name is Edward, right? I got his business card when we had a meeting in the past.
Then you know that he's real, don't you? Will you leave me alone now?
Your hotel is on the verge of bankruptcy, isn't it? The last time I saw it, it was in such shambles I couldn't help but laugh. That's terrible, isn't it? If he's an employee of such a hotel, he doesn't seem to be much of a man either.
Don't make fun of the hotel and Edward. I won't forgive you.
But it's true, isn't it? Dump that aimless man and remarry me while I'm still in a good mood. You'll be happier with me. Just call me when you're ready.
Sorry to bother you at work, Edward. There's something I really need to talk to you about. Is now a good time?
I'm free right now. What's wrong?
Actually, I just got a call from my ex-husband.
Is that the guy who dumped you because he suspected you were cheating on him when the hotel was in a difficult situation? Why did he call you?
He told me to leave you and remarry him. It's a complete nonsense.
Huh? That's the funniest joke I've heard lately. You don't have to take such a ridiculous request seriously.
Yes, of course. Besides, I don't want to get involved with Lucio anymore.
Glad to hear that. I'm worried about you.
It was just too ridiculous. I actually wondered if I should report it to you or not. I still don't know what Lucio's true intention is, and I don't want to keep it from you, so I thought I'd just tell you. I'm sorry. I know you are busy with your job, and I'm just making you worry about me with this silly matter.
Don't be sorry. I'm always willing to listen to what you have to say, so feel free to share anything you want to share with me. I'm just trying to help you. We're a married couple, right? If you have any problems, not just this one, you can talk to me right away. You don't need to hesitate.
That's so kind of you, Edward. I don't know what I would have done to run the hotel without your help. I really appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart.
It's okay. I'm doing this because I want to. I'd be happier if you didn't hold back.
Yeah, thank you. I should probably get some rest so I can get ready for work tomorrow.
Please, do that. Good night.
Have you decided to leave your husband?
I told you I'm not leaving him. Why should I leave him?
You'd better get your act together. You're too slow, you know that?
3 years ago, you pushed me away without even listening to me. What do you want from me now? You took the liberty of doubting me when I had just taken over the hotel from my parents who had passed away in an accident and was busy studying management and working regular shifts. Now and then, you belittle me. Stop making fun of me, Lucio. Don't you dare sending me a message ever again.
It's your fault for cheating on me in the past.
I told you I didn't cheat on you. You're so persistent. I've had enough.
Just listen to me. I'm not mad that you cheated on me. I'm so sweet to let bygones be bygones. Don't you think so? Well, if you had given me more allowance back then, I might have turned a blind eye to the fact that you cheated on me. If we got back together, give me more allowance than you did back then.
Looks like you haven't changed in your spending habits at all. Are you planning to use me as your ATM?
Isn't it obvious? You know exactly what I mean.
I understood. I need to get ready too, so wait a minute.
You've finally made up your mind. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Hey, Aurora, are you divorced yet?
What on earth are you talking about? It's been less than a day since the last time we talked.
You know what people say? The sooner the better. I mean, just get a divorce right away. How long are you gonna make me wait? Divorce papers should be accepted as soon as you file them. You did that 5 years ago, so you know that, don't you?
Shut up. Just wait until I call you.
What's with that tone of yours? You're too slow. Don't forget that I'm waiting for you.
Why are you so obsessed with me? We're strangers now.
What? Are you curious about that?
Well, of course. You're being so persistent.
If I tell you how I really feel, you'll never remarry me.
I'll be ready no matter what you tell me. You can tell me the truth.
Oh, really? Then I'll tell you the truth. It's not you that I want. It's your hotel. So let's just get remarried.
What do you mean?
Sell that shabby hotel and make a little extra money. It's the best you can do for me. You understand that? You've put me through so much trouble. This is the least you can do.
I've worked so hard to rebuild this hotel that my parents have left for me. You know about that, don't you? How can you say that so easily?
Silence. You know what I'm talking about. Just divorce Edward right away. I'll mail you the marriage certificate and divorce papers today.
Why are you rushing me? I don't think there's anything to be in a hurry about.
It's none of your business. Anyway, I can't wait any longer. Just hurry up.
It's really about the money, isn't it? I can't think of anything else.
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about money-related thing.
I heard you're in debt and you're struggling to pay it.
Did you do some investigation on me? I can't believe you did that.
I talked to a mutual friend of ours and he told me everything. I also heard about some rumors related to you. Since we were divorced, you've been spending money like crazy, and you've created debts from several loan companies. You were wandering around proudly while saying that you're looking for someone who could pay off your debts. That's why you contacted me. What a ridiculous story.
What does it matter? It has nothing to do with this.
So, if I'm saying that I won't pay any of your debts, will you still remarry me?
What? A married couple should support each other. Are you saying that you're going to abandon me after we get remarried?
A spouse is not obligated to pay for your debt. Why didn't you do some research about that in advance?
I know that you never intended to remarry me from the start. You deceived me. This is a scam.
Don't get me wrong. If you look at our talk history, you'll see that I never said I was getting a divorce. I just said I was getting ready.
You mentioned something about being prepared. You mean you were preparing to remarry, but you were preparing to conduct some investigation about me?
Well, I guess that's what I meant.
Tomorrow is the day I need to pay my debt. And I'm short on money. Do something about it. Please, Aurora.
You really are a self-centered guy who only thinks about yourself. I can't help you. 5 years ago, I was so confused and shocked. It's a good thing that we decided to get a divorce.
I can't believe that you took the liberty of looking into my private life. I don't need such a terrible woman like you anymore.
Fine then.
Hi, I'm Aurora's ex-husband Lucio. You're Edward, right?
Huh? Where did you get this contact information?
You gave me your business card when we met before. I found your account from the cell phone number written on it.
I see. I don't remember when we met, but did I give you my business card?
That's not important. Listen to me. I'm in a lot of financial trouble, and Aurora won't help me. She's heartless. You have to say something to her. Tell her to help her ex-husband.
Are you out of your mind? My wife has told me many things about you. This time too, you brought this on yourself, didn't you? I heard that you created that debt on your own after the divorce. Why should Aurora help you?
What a light-mouthed woman. I can't believe she told you that.
Stop insulting my wife. Aurora is a kind and very honest woman.
That doesn't matter now. If she can't, then you, who are now in a family relationship with her, must pay my debt. You must help me because we got married to the same woman.
You really are insane. If you insist, I can hire you as a janitor in our hotel for your side job. You could use your paycheck to pay us back. If you discuss it with me, I'll consider paying you in advance.
You want me to work even harder? That's enough. You're just an owner of that trashy hotel which is on the verge of going under. But you act all high and mighty. You are useless. So is Aurora. Why don't both of you just shut up and obey me?
I've heard a lot about you from my wife. You're just a selfish and narrow-minded guy.
What did you say? You talk so big.
By the way you talk, you probably know nothing about the current state of our hotel.
Don't make fun of me. I know more about that shabby hotel than you do.
Shabby hotel, huh? Are you talking about the old hotel? When was the last time you saw the hotel?
What do you mean? Don't keep saying things that don't make sense.
We built the new wing a few months ago, and we've already started the business there. Thankfully, our guests have been using it without interruption. So your information about our hotel seems to be out of date.
That can't be true. I've been making fun of the fact that it's like a shabby hotel for years. You mean the hotel management is doing well now?
Since I joined the management team at my wife's request, we have made many improvements. We have attracted foreign tourists, collaborated with surrounding commercial facilities, and are now getting a lot of media coverage. We're also gaining popularity among young female visitors too.
Let me ask you just because I'm curious. Does a janitor who works at your hotel earn a good salary? If so, I'll give it some thought.
If you are recognized for your work ethic and skills, even as a part-time worker, if you have a good track record, you can get a raise. Hopefully, you could be the manager of the cleaning department. That's not your concern anymore since you've turned down the offer.
I didn't know the hotel was in good shape. I thought it was still a shabby hotel. But when it comes to a well-managed hotel, it's a different story. You can hire me as a cleaner or whatever. You need to pay me a good salary, of course.
Geez, I can't believe that you changed your mind so quickly like that. It's amazing.
Isn't it? Hire me then.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I gave you a chance once, but you wasted it. Shame on you.
You're such a cruel man. You'd better prepare your resignation letter, Edward.
You again? My wife told me you're really persistent. And looks like she's right.
I've emailed my company to terminate your contract. I hope you go to hell with that stupid woman together.
Stupid woman. From my point of view, you are the stupid one. She was tired of being accused of something she didn't deserve in the past. How dare you, who had suspected her of an unjustifiable crime, say something like that? When I think of her back then, I still feel pain in my heart. Her suffering is all your fault. You must apologize properly to Aurora.
What are you blabbering about? She worked night shifts all the time. It's normal to suspect an affair, right? She didn't come back to me anyway.
Normally, the first thing you do in that kind of situation is to support her. You saw her working so hard to keep the hotel her parents left her from going bankrupt, and you really thought she was cheating on you? Is that what a husband would do to his wife?
If she was in real trouble, she would have relied on me.
She was asking for your support. Didn't she tell you to help her? You were the one who ignored her and then accused her for a crime she didn't even commit. That attitude of yours hurt her so badly. Do you know why she still can't rely on others? She trusted you, but because you pushed her away at that time, she's still afraid to rely on anyone even now. Don't you feel sorry for her?
Why are you desperately defending her? She cheated on me, remember?
Aurora's parents were my benefactors. I couldn't get a job, so they picked me up and trained me to become a good hotel worker. So Aurora is not only the person to whom I pledged my life, but also the daughter of my benefactors. Of course, I'm going to take good care of her. I told you about the janitorial service because I was willing to give you a chance, just like Aurora's parents did for me. But you wasted it.
You're such an annoying man. Stop blabbering nonsense.
I think I'm just wasting my time by having a conversation with you. I have work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
You won't be able to act like a big shot anymore soon. I bet you'll be in a panic when your contract is cancelled. Why am I being fired? That's crazy.
I knew it. You deserve that anyway.
You knew about this? Explain to me.
You don't know anything about your own company, do you? We request linen and other equipment from your company. But because of your outburst this time, Edward requested to cancel the contract with your company. In other words, your company lost most of its sales because of what you've done. Your company was the one who suffered from the termination of the contract. You were the one who started the whole thing. You should be fired to take responsibility for that.
That's not fair.
How dare you? You did the same thing, didn't you? I think it's not the right time to discuss about that. Instead, why don't you worry about your future? When I signed the contract with the new cleaning company, they said that your company has a bad reputation in the industry.
Seriously? You were the one who spread the rumor, right?
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not going to spend my energy on that.
Do something about it. I can't live like this. You should sign a contract with my company. Then maybe the company will hire me again. You're the only one I can rely on.
Like I said before, I've already signed a contract with the next contractor, so I can't help you.
Why won't you help me? We were married once, remember? Don't you care about me?
5 years ago, when I tried to talk to you about running the business, you cut me off saying it was none of your business. Have you forgotten about that? How can you think that the person you didn't reach out to would help you? I can't even forgive you for your outburst against the hotel that I inherited from my parents. Stay away from me and Edward from now on. I'll even ask a lawyer to write a written oath for you later.
No way. What am I supposed to do about the debt then?
How would I know? Why don't you just go on your way and get lost on the street with no food to eat?
Don't say that.
Seems that you don't remember what you said to me in the past. You must go through my lawyer if you want to talk to me from now on. Goodbye. I'm sorry for everything I've done, Edward. Even after I married you, I didn't want to show my weakness because I was so traumatized that my ex-husband left me. So I threw myself into my work for a long time, but it made me feel guilty again. I couldn't honestly rely on you. I'm sincerely sorry.
There's nothing to apologize for. I knew how you felt. That's why I waited for you. I believed that you could go through it.
Thank you. I believe in you even more.
You're not alone, Aurora. I'm sure your parents would be happier if you honestly relied on me. Let's continue to do our best together.
Yeah, sure. I won't just look into the past. I'll do my best to find happiness in the future too. The nightmarish upheaval caused by my ex-husband came to an end. After that, I heard that Lucio started job hunting to pay off the debt he had incurred by himself. However, his job interview did not go well because he kept bad-mouthing his previous job. I can only say that he got what he deserved. In the end, he ended up working day and night, doing both day and night shifts, which he had been avoiding for so long. I wonder how he feels now, working the night shift for the cause he once suspected me of cheating on him. I hope he will learn from his mistake. My husband and I have worked very hard to further develop the hotel and have succeeded in growing it to the point where it is now a recommended hotel for tourists visiting Florida. We have also increased the number of employees and trained the new joiners. By doing that, we now can spend more time together as a married couple.